Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yo. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Let's go. Yo. Put a heart emoji, put some fire emoji. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Let's go. Feel the beast nutrition. Let's go. Hey, yo, comment let's go if you turn tonight. Comment let's go if you turn tonight. Comment let's go if you not turn, but you want to get turned. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in to our live full moon session. I'm super excited to be here today, and my intention is simple. Okay, my intention is to be a conduit, to allow God to say whatever you need to hear for your life. So, I want you to, before we dive in, I want you to make sure that you have a notebook and go ahead and comment where you from down below. Go ahead and comment where you at in the world down below. Where we at? Before we get it started. We're gonna get started in just a second. But tell me where you from. Where we at in the world? Where we at? We got DC in the house. Let's go. Washington State in the house. California in the house. Let's go. What's up, Brandon? What's good, fam? Yo, we got Gainesville in the house. Okay, we got Massachusetts, Queens City, Queens. Let's go, baby. Chicago, yo, I'm from there. Born and raised. Atlanta in the house. Okay. Welcome in. And while we dive in tonight, I want you to go ahead and invite 1 to 3 people that may be friends, family, loved ones that has an open mind, and they also want to transition their consciousness to a higher level. I want you to go ahead and invite them, because I don't want you to be stingy, because we're going to be dropping so many jewels tonight that I want you to be able to collect them all, and I want you to be able to give those jewels to your friends and your family so y'all can talk about these ideas, so y'all can really meditate upon these ideas. Okay? Let's get it cracking. If you don't know me, my name is Duran Alchemy, and I help people transform their inner pain into inner peace so they can step into their ultimate purpose. Put a 1 in the comment section right now if you want to transform your inner pain into inner peace. Put a 2 if you feel like you're trying to figure out your purpose in life. Like, why am I here? I want to know who I'm talking to tonight. And I'm going to be telling y'all a bit of my story, but I'm more so going to be breaking down how you can begin to transform your inner pain to inner peace. I'm going to go behind the scenes, okay? We're going to go behind the scenes tonight, and I'm going to show y'all a bit of my last masterclass so you can see what I'm talking about, okay? I'm going to bring y'all behind the scenes so y'all can take some screenshots, take some notes, okay? Let me know, if you have any questions. And if you would like to hop on live with me and ask me some questions, just go ahead and request it. But yeah, my intention tonight is to literally help you realize and see who you are. Behind the trauma, behind the anxiety, behind the fear, behind the pain. Who am I talking to? Comment down below if I'm talking to you right now. I want to help you see your spirit in the way God intended for you to see it. So let's get started. If you don't know me, I'm a spiritual life coach and a business coach, and I help people transform their inner pain to inner peace and step into ultimate purpose in 30 to 90 days or less. And we gotta understand something. If you want to understand how to heal yourself, if you want to understand, I am charged. Yo, I would be yelling. I just may yell. We'll see. But if you want to understand how to actually transform this trauma, you got to understand something about trauma. Once again, tag your friends, because we finna go there. I'm just getting warmed up, but we finna go there. So tag your friends. Don't be stingy with this. Tag your friends, because we finna go there. Yo, we finna go there. Hey everybody, welcome in. Yo, let's get into it. If everything is energy, what is trauma? I want you to think about this. If everything is energy, what is trauma? Trauma is nothing but energy that cannot rise to a higher level and state. Trauma is just energy that's trapped at a lower level of consciousness that cannot ascend to higher realms of energy. It's just negative, constricted energy, absolutely. And so we got to start by seeing ourselves in the proper way. Look, I work with people all around the world who literally have either been through a lot of trauma themselves in their childhood or adulthood. And sometimes we can allow the trauma or the past negative relationship or the past family experiences to label us. We can label ourselves as, oh, I'm just depressive, or I'm just in depression, or I just have, PTSD. Even if you do have PTSD and you've been diagnosed, but do you understand what I'm saying? Like sometimes we label ourselves as, and we identify ourselves with the anxiety, with the depression. Put a 1 if I'm making sense. If I'm not making 0 sense at all, put a 0, and I'll break it down to its finest particle. Put a 0 if I ain't making no sense at all, and I will break it down to its finest particle. Put a 1 if this is making sense. I talk to most people, and most people, we identify ourselves with the trauma. I want you to identify yourself with the potential of energy that is behind the trauma. Do you hear me? That is behind the suppression. I want you to identify yourself with the fullest expression of your spirit. Because once we see yourself in that correct way, then we can do some work. Now we get to, we can't change your thinking without you seeing yourself from the proper perspective. So that's what I want you to think about. I want you to think, how can I start to see myself from an expansive state instead of from a depressive state? How can I begin to see myself from a state and a place of wholeness than a place of brokenness? Can I show y'all something? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to go deep tonight. If y'all want me to be, just like surface level with y'all, put a 0. But if y'all want me to go deep, if you really want me to go deep, show you something really personal that will really transform your life, put a 1 in the chat. I need at least 4 1s before I show you what I'm about to show you. I need at least 4 1s. If you really want to understand this concept that I'm about to say, put a 1 in the chat. And we go really deep. But I want to see who want to go deep tonight. Like who want to go deep? If you don't want to go deep, that's cool. This ain't the channel for you. Let me tell you right now. This ain't the channel for you. If you want to go deep, let's get it. I want you to think about something. Think about yourself as a porcelain bowl, an all-white, perfect porcelain bowl. That's what I want you to see yourself. And now, I want you to see yourself that you dropped this porcelain bowl. Okay? I want you to see this all-white, nice porcelain bowl in your mind. I want you to see yourself that you dropped this porcelain bowl. You dropped it and it cracked into dozens of pieces. And you have to ask yourself, how am I going to put myself back together? If you suffer a tremendous loss in your life or tremendous trauma in your life, you may still be trying to rebound energetically from that. You may still feel like you're cracked, unable to put yourself back together. I want you to know something. There's something called the golden glue of healing. Okay? I want you to write this term down. Write this down in your notebook, because I don't want you to just watch me and just consume without really putting this into your subconscious mind. I'm not like one of the other channels that, just to consume. I want you to interact, because that feedback loop of you commenting, that feedback loop of you, answering the questions, that feedback loop helps you to unlock dormant brain cells in your mind. Because there's only one source of knowledge. Let's really get into it. There's only one source of knowledge. The only source of knowledge is knowledge of self. Every other knowledge is directly related to knowledge of self. So that means that what I am telling you is what your like deeper, higher self spirit already knows. I'm just helping to reframe and refract it back to you in a way that you understand it from your conscious level. Because I tell my clients, I'm like, you don't hire a coach to be a guru, to be your guru. You hire a coach so that they can help you become your own inner guru. Put a 1 in the chat if that resonated. Put a 2 in the chat if that really, really, really resonated. You don't hire a coach to be your guru. You hire a coach so that that coach can help you become your own inner guru. That's the whole point. So, back to the point. I want you to imagine yourself as this porcelain glass. Okay? And you cracked yourself and you fell. And it's all these different pieces, tiny pieces, big pieces, and you don't know how to put yourself back together. I want to tell you a story. Today. And this may be the only story that we tell. I don't know. We'll see. See, if you have any questions, put them in the chat below. Any questions about your healing journey, reprogramming your negative thinking, self-image, your purpose, your business, put the questions in the question tab below, and I got you. Oh, my fault. Last thing. If I say something that really, excuse me, that really hits you. If I say something that really hits you, comment it down below. Post it in the comment section so that breakthrough that was said to you that really resonated with you, you can put that and share that gem, and somebody else reading the live at the same time can also get that same breakthrough and feedback. So it becomes a universal cycle of transformation. Okay? So let's dive into it. Back into the flow. We're in the flow. Once again, if I say something powerful, please post in the chat so somebody else can also reap the same benefit of rereading that and it opening a new path in their mind, in their marvelous mind. All right. So I want to tell you a story that will really help you to understand your process in healing yourself. Because most people think that healing yourself is a one and done thing. Some people I've talked to, they're like, yo, Duran, I've already done this healing work. Why is it coming up again? Have you ever asked yourself that question? If you have, let me know down below. But it's because healing is a lifestyle. You will perpetually be healing yourself. You will perpetually be healing some part of yourself. Why? Because think about it. Most of us that's on a spiritual healing journey, we're 25 into 30s and 40s and 50s. If you're watching this, you're probably anywhere from 20s to max 50s, maybe 60s. If you're watching this, put up. You know what? Let's verify. Put a 1 in the comment section if you're in between the ages of 25 and 50. Put a 1 in the comment section. If you over or under that, put a 2. Okay? Because this is why. This is when I break down this age thing, hold on. When I break down this age thing, y'all gonna see why healing is a lifestyle. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. So this is why you gotta embrace it. You gotta embrace it. So let's break it down. If you're in between those ages, 25 through 50, 60, that means probably half your life you was spent in trauma. Until you became aware and you started on a journey. Some of us in our 20s, some of us in our 30s, some of us in our 40s. So that means that there's 20, 30 years of unprocessed trauma. And even when you start learning about trauma, you still are processing trauma. Because when you go on a healing journey, you realize, damn, most of the stuff I learned in my family was traumatic. Most of the ways I've been taught to think of myself is traumatic. Did you know that it is a disgrace to God when we view ourselves in a negative light? When my mentor Dave Conway, shout him out. He's on the Forbes 30 under 30, incredible guy. Changed my life. He was a mentor to he was one of the best students of Bob Proctor. He taught me a lot of his work and it just blessed my life. He said something. He said, if you see yourself in a negative light, you're showing the ultimate creator the ultimate disrespect. And when he said this to me, Lucia, when he said this to me, I was like, oh, I felt attacked. I felt triggered because I was like, oh my gosh. For so much of my life, I was seeing myself in a negative light. I was seeing myself as that broken glass. I'm coming back around to it. We're going to come back around to it. Stay with me. I was seeing myself as these fractured pieces of myself that I could not put back together. That I felt like I had to always be damaged in life. But the beautiful thing happened is that I realized, I'm like, oh my gosh, this whole healing journey is the process of realizing as a little child, you was this beautiful, perfect porcelain bowl. And then through different traumas, you shattered and you cracked. And the whole journey, I believe, of a healing process that happens in a lifetime is to give you the patience and the belief and the persistence that you can put yourself back together with the golden glue of healing. You can put those fractured pieces of yourself back together. And if you have a hard time visualizing this, I got you. I'm about to show you something from my actual office. But you got to understand that it is the patience to be like, I get to put myself back together. I may not have created all the trauma in my life, but I'm responsible for putting myself and healing myself through it. So going back to our first point, if everything is energy, what is trauma? Trauma is just stuck energy. Trauma is just the energy that makes you believe you can't put yourself back together. That makes you believe that whatever happened to you is bigger and stronger than your spirit inside of you. I'm going to say it again. It makes you believe that whatever happened in your life is bigger and stronger than the spirit inside of you. Put a 1 if that resonated. Put a 2 if you really need to hear that. Put a 3 if that's popping some new particles in your consciousness. Put a 1 if this resonated. Put a 2 if you really need to hear that. And put a 3 if this is popping some new particles in your consciousness. Trauma is the idea that you can't put yourself back together. It's the idea that literally what happened to you is greater than what's inside of you. It's not. And I'm not saying this from some high and mighty place. I'm not saying this from like reading books about this. I'm saying this from me growing up in the South Side of Chicago, seeing a lot of trauma, seeing people die in front of me, seeing and having like a whole bunch of things happen in my childhood, seeing this firsthand, having PTSD, being anxious, having to stutter, couldn't express myself, couldn't like be me because this trauma made me believe that me seeing people get killed in front of me, or me seeing my like parents argue, or like me seeing trauma happen to me was bigger than the spirit and the power inside my frame. So I don't know who I'm speaking to tonight, but I can feel you. That's what I do know. And what I want to tell you is that you can actually put yourself back together. If you're like, how do I got the how. I've been coaching and mentoring for like the past 7 years. Testimonials, so many testimonials, it's incalculable at this point. So I got the how, but it's about you thinking how good, like how incredible would that feel for you to actually be that healed version of yourself. Speaking on how to overcome trauma. The first way to overcome trauma is to realize the principle of alchemy. This is why my name is Deron Alchemy. My government name is Deron Essex, and I changed it to Instagram and on my social media profiles to Deron Alchemy because I really had to embody what alchemy is to change my life. Because I was depressed in deep trauma. I couldn't get out of my college dorm room because I was so depressed. I wasn't social, none of that, because all this trauma overtook me. It overtook me. And so I believe it was nothing but God that led me to have that breakdown to a breakthrough. Write that down. When you have a breakdown, it's not a breakdown. It's a breakdown to a breakthrough. Because it's breaking down your old perception of life that is making you not live the life that you want to live. So how do we overcome trauma is that we got to understand that we are energy and trauma is energy. So alchemy means that we can transform any energy from a negative cold state to a hot state. Think about it like this. When you have an ice cube, you have it's frozen water. But what happens when you heat that up? It becomes like water. Then what happens when you heat up even more? It becomes steam. This is the same thing as trauma. Trauma on a deeper level is anxiety, it's suppression, it's like all these things. But on a higher level, it's expression, it's freedom, it's peace, it's a peace that exceeds all understanding. And it's a daily process to stay in that state. So how we overcome trauma is by understanding, one, that we are stronger than what has happened to us. Number one. Number two is that to hop in a community and or an environment that you can grow a new version of yourself in. Because, you know, like it's interesting when you think about, like, you sometimes have to, like, on your journey of healing yourself, on your journey of going to your next level, you have to actually start to find environments and people who think like you want to think, and talk to them. You gotta go out and find these people, because I didn't have these people growing up. I didn't have these people in my like high school, or my college, or anything like that. I had to go online and find these people, or whoever resonates with you. So you gotta find like a mentorship or a community of other people who are also on a journey of becoming their 2.0 version of themselves. Why? Because community is everything, especially in a digital world. We're still designed as humans to have community. That's hard to find until now. Until now, and like we're gonna talk about it in a second. But like, this is why I like realized, I was like, oh my gosh, it's about building a community and helping people, give them the process to transform their inner pain to inner peace and step to the ultimate purpose. And then be in a community where everyone sees themselves as a 2.0 version of themselves. Yeah, absolutely. Because the beautiful thing is that in my spiritual community, it's no certain demographic. Like, we have people in there who are Christian. We got people in there who are Muslim. We got people in there who, you know, are more so on a spiritual path. We respect all paths. I personally believe in God. I believe I wouldn't be here without God. So that's my truth. You see it, and I say it all in my videos, is, you know. So whoever aligns with that, cool. Like, and whoever don't, oh well, you know. So like, that's energy, and like that's the vibe. But I want you to think once, because here's the thing. Think about it. What is a better place to plant a tree? Come on, let's do some geology. What's the best place to plant a tree? Antarctica or Atlanta? Atlanta. Why? Because the soil, the weather, the precipitation, all these things are suitable for that seed's growth. Now, inside of you, you have these golden seeds that was given to you by God. These golden seeds must be grown in a golden environment. It must be grown in an environment that's constantly expanding. Why? Because you become who you surround yourself with, and your self-image mutates to who you around yourself, like who you surround yourself with. So you have to surround yourself with people who are on a mission to constantly be increasing their aura. Put a 1 if this resonates. Put a 2 if you really need to hear this tonight. I want to know who I'm talking to. Put a 1 if this resonates, and put a 2 if you really need to hear this tonight. What we gotta understand is we have to think about, okay, who do I want to be? Like, who is this new Dean, or this new Elijah, or this new, like, you know, like Lucia? Who is this new person I want to be? And then you gotta think, all right, what environment would they be in? How would they see themselves? How would they see life? And then you gotta think, okay, once you figure that out, then you're like, I have to have a healing facilitation process that helps me to heal my childhood trauma and or teenage trauma and or adult trauma from your past all the way up to now. Like, I tell people, like, I want to see who I'm talking to. Put a 3 in the chat if you are a business owner, or you have plans of running your own business one day, or you want to start your own like products or like business, you know, helping people. You know, put a 3 if you already have a business or you want to start one that, you know, is doing something that you love. Put a 3. I just want to see, because business is another aspect to it as well. But when we heal our inner child, we gotta understand, inside of you there is this infinite expansive energy inside of you that is like your like childlike spirit. And sometimes over time, because of trauma, the trauma and everything like suppresses that image of yourself, and it makes you see yourself as the trauma instead of the infinite being that God created you to be. So what we got to understand and like we got to think of is that we got to think, okay, I have to be open to healing my trauma on a mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical level. Because once I begin to do that, I begin to release the stuck energy on a lower level, and it can start to transmit to a higher level of energy. That higher level of energy is your inner child spirit. That what gives like an adult that like a magnetic aura where everything just magically attracts to them. They kept or they revived their childlike spirit. Why? Because the childlike spirit has no bounds subconsciously. It is infinite. It can think of anything. There's no limitations on it until, we start moving in society and we start moving around, in people and around adults and other people who tell us ways to view ourselves. This is why it's important to be in a community of people who are all relearning and reprogramming and reparenting themselves. Retelling themselves that, hey, this is who I am. This is my new version of myself. I'm not my past. I'm not like where I came from. I'm so much greater on the inside than the traumas that I went through. And it's about being open to accept that belief that what if I am greater than my trauma? What if I can beat it? That doesn't make it overnight. That doesn't make it an overnight process. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's an overnight process. It's a daily work at it. But it's being able to really open your mind to, I'm stronger than this. I'm actually not my trauma. I'm the energy up under it. Think about that. I'm really not my trauma. I'm the energy up under it. So once you create a healing facilitation system that helps you heal mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical, you're now able to exude this childlike spirit. And this is what the first thing we work on the first 4 weeks of my university, my mentorship with my clients. I'm like, we're working on healing them mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, and helping them learn how to heal themselves. Why? Because once you do that, everyone who is around me or in my tribe for at least 3 weeks, everyone around them are like, yo, you seem different. Yo, you seem like you're glowing. Yo, you seem so much more energetic. What are you doing? And they all say, yo, I'm healing my inner child in this program. And because that's the thing that we're not taught in school, but it's so damn important. Put a 1 if you believe that. I truly believe, actually, let's do a poll. All 10 beautiful people in the room, let's do a poll. Put a 1 if you believe that healing is the most profitable thing you can do. Profitable on every level. Put a 2 if you feel like healing is not the most profitable thing you can do. That there's something else more profitable than healing. We'll see. I'm going to tell you what I think. And I want you to know, and I want to know what you think. Put a 1 in the comments if you think healing is the most profitable thing that you can do. Put a 2 if you believe something else is more profitable. I'm curious. I don't know what you're going to say. I'm curious. You can say 1, you can say 2, shit, you can say 3. We'll see. We'll see. Let's break it down. Why is that? Healing is the most profitable thing you can do because once you heal and you begin a healing facilitation in a community of people that is also on that same journey and not stagnating but going an expansive way of life, you reach the state of existence that God put you here to be in. See what I'm saying? You reach that state of existence that God put you here to be in. Not only that, but you can't be happy if you're not happy with inside yourself. You can't be whole in a relationship if you can't be whole inside yourself. You can't feel your deepest fulfillment if you don't listen to that inner child voice on the inside of you. It's powerful. Not only that, but if you have a business or if you're making money, it is the most important thing. And it's so interesting too because when I talk to some of my entrepreneur clients and we have this conversation, they believe that healing isn't the most profitable thing you could do. Actually, it's learn how to reinvest your money. And it's reinvesting your money is very important. I invest in that. So yeah, it's important. But anything you create is an extension of yourself. So that means in order for your business to forever perpetually be growing and expanding in the deepest way possible, you as a self-image, you as a being must be growing and expanding yourself. This is why I have a mentor for areas of my life that have been a weakness for me. Because I understand this phenomenon, I'm like, I know that, and every single time that I have invested in myself to heal myself, to work on a different part of my psyche that I want to improve, it has always had mental, emotional, spiritual, and financial dividends on every aspect. Because here's the thing, like, what makes, because anybody can start a business, but some business owners have this intuitive, ingenious, like, flow that they get into where everything just magnetically happens for them. Not saying they don't struggle, not saying they don't have failure. No, they have that, but they get into this flow. And I realize it's alpha brainwaves. If you look at any of the top, do the research. If you look at any of the top performers in any of the levels, and if they did brain scan studies of them, you will see high levels of alpha brainwaves. What are alpha brainwaves? Alpha brainwaves are brainwaves designed to help you induce high levels of insight, intuition, compassion, forgiveness, faith, optimism, perseverance, like intelligence, higher level reasoning, like all these higher level faculties come to your mind. And then you're able to implement them in your business. And your business grows a lot faster. This is why I say it is the most powerful thing. For example, I had a client who literally, she was an artist and she had this goal that, like, she really wanted to be in museums, do art shows, be like making $1,000 a month, not be emotionally anxious, not have the trauma from the past, discourage her from going after her dreams. And I remember that we had this conversation, Susan. We had this like conversation, and she said, she was like I think she just got out of her job, and she was like, Duran, I'm going to invest what I have in my savings because I believe in you and I believe in this. And I said, that's the wisest decision, because I told her, I said, healing is the most profitable thing that you can do. And I told her, I said, the reason why your business isn't blowing up or isn't getting successful or like isn't getting the traction that you want is because the internal mechanisms of how you see yourself will never beat business strategy. Never beat business strategy. Like, how you see yourself and how you feel about yourself will never beat a business marketing tactic. Does that make sense? Everybody, does that make sense? Like, so I was like, when you shift your self-image, there's a law. And the law is this. The law is that spirit, the infinite intelligence, it's a forming power. That means if the vehicle, if the conduit, if the roadway was not there, spirit forms it. If the roadway is not there, spirit forms it. Think about that. If the roadway is not there, spirit forms it. See, sometimes in life we think, if I don't have the time, if I don't have the money, if I don't have the energies, not like to grow myself and invest myself, that it ain't gonna ever happen. It ain't just not meant to be. That's BS. Let me tell you something, because in 2017, literally, when I decided that I was going to change my life. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I was a broke college student. This is what I'm talking about when spirit is a forming power. I want to give y'all a story of my life to help you understand what I'm talking about. I remember when I was a college student and I had negative $323 in my account. This is so wild. But I knew I just needed the right mentor. Because the right mentor can save 10 years off of your learning growth and your learning curve. So I was like, man, if I can just get the right mentorship, I know I take off. Because I knew everyone that I looked up to, they all talked about mentors. Everyone. And they all talked about a story where they didn't have it, but they made a way. And I was like, God damn it, well, when do you decide this is going to be your time? So I had to look at myself in the mirror and I had to say, Duran, and myself said, I said, bro, you can either be stuck at negative $332 and be in scarcity and just get a job that's safe and never grow, never test yourself, never test the waters, always playing a safe bounds your whole life, and regret when you're 80 years old, 90 years old, 111 years old on your deathbed, wishing you would have went for it. Wishing you would have pressed through the wilderness. I said, I can't do that. I can't do that to myself. So I didn't know how it was going to form, yo. But I knew that if this is in my heart to change my life, I knew I needed mentors, and I knew God would like make a way. It was the same way of saying that spirit is a forming power. So for 7 days straight, y'all, I thought to myself, how am I going to, because this program was like $1,000. And it taught me mindset, self-image psychology, and how to start a business. And so I was like, that's what I need. Like, I'm around people who are negative all day. I'm around people who are just like always talking about gossip or what's going wrong in the world. Yo, understand this. If you're 20, 30, or 40 watching this, and you still hanging around people who are negative, if you don't remove yourself, that will be the highest form of success you will ever have in your life. I'm not saying you gotta cut them off cold turkey, but I'm saying you gotta start to hang around more people who aura is on a higher increasing vibration of always perpetual growth and expansion. Because that is how you're gonna move into that pack and that energy, because all energy flows to the top. So back to the story. Put some fire emojis if you're enjoying this. I wanna know. Put some fire emojis if you're enjoying this. Back to the story. Literally, I had negative $323 in my account. And I remember I called my mom. Who in the room? Susan, I remember I called my mom. And I said, Mom, can I have $1,000 for this program that I saw online? She was like, boy, what the hell? Are you crazy? That's a scam. Like, what? Like, absolutely not. Then I asked my dad. He said the same thing. I asked everyone around me. They all said the same thing. And it made me realize something. You know what made me realize? I was like, oh my God, ain't that interesting? Everyone said the same thing. That just interested me. I was like, this is interesting. Everyone said the same thing. To me, in my mind, I don't know if I'm wired different. I was like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta figure it out. I gotta see if they're wrong or see if they're right. But the universe don't reveal her secrets to someone who's not brave. Yo, I talk to so many people and they say that they want the most incredible lives, but they're not brave enough to go out and take it. It's like you can't expect the universe to bless you if you're staying safe in your comfort zone. I'm talking to me, I'm talking to everyone. And another thing is like progress always involves risk. If you're in baseball and you're on third base and you're trying to get to home base, it's going to be risky to try to make that run. You may get caught. But it's the same thing. You may fail. You may, like my first business failed in high school. 2 people told me no, it shut me down. But you gotta understand something, like you gotta think, what do I want for my life? And you gotta be willing to fight. You gotta be willing to be like, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna stop viewing myself as like limited. And I'm gonna tell you something too. You know, if you want like to book a one-on-one call with me, where like I help you like really plan out your life and who you want to be, just know that this ain't some normal like call. I'm going like I am not like, I tell all my clients, I'm like, it would not serve you if I saw you as a finite being fixed to your circumstance. Would that serve you? No, it would not serve you. To see yourself how you've been seeing yourself, to see yourself how your environment been seeing you, that wouldn't serve you. So back to the story. Back to the story. I called all my family and I was like, no one said yes. I gotta try. But I was like, I have negative $323 in my account. How the hell am I going to get $1,000? I didn't know how, but I pressed forward. I had the image. Write this down. You gotta have the image of it. So I wrote down $1,000 in my bank account. I wrote out, I drew almost as if like an app on my phone, but I drew on a piece of paper, and it said Duran Essex bank account $1,000, and I drew that out, and I focused all my energy on that. And it was hard to, because people told me that I couldn't do it. People said, Duran, bro, you are negative $323. What the hell are you doing spending another $1,000 on a course? Obviously, the first course that you bought that puts you in overdrive ain't working, right? No. It's just like skateboarding. I used to skateboard back in the day, and that shit hurt. It really hurts. That's why I just cruise now. I may do an ollie, may do a kickflip, but I stopped doing all that big stuff because it takes risk. If you fall, you hit the concrete. That shit hurt. Or you have a surgery, I've had a lot of them. It's the same thing when it comes to risking for yourself and either going for that mentorship that you know is going to change your life, but maybe you've been fixed in your circumstance, or going for that mentor that resonates with you and you know can help you see yourself in a brighter way. I'm gonna tell y'all something. 3 days went by of me viewing this in my mind, and on the third day, I promise you, Susan, I promise you. On the third day, I woke up and this idea formed in my mind. It said, go here, ask for this, say this, do this. I said, okay. I didn't know what that idea was at first, Susan, but I realized it was spirit. And spirit, by me focusing on it, past my current circumstance, spirit formed the idea that gave me the action to go and manifest that $1,000 in my bank account. On the third day. And then I opened up a new bank account because the course was $1,000. I spent the whole $1,000 on that course. I had $0 again in my bank account. My other bank account was negative $323 back in 2017. And I felt so rich because I invested in myself. And let me tell you something too. If you never invested in yourself, let me tell you something. Did you know, actually, when you invest money into your own heart and mind, your self-love for yourself increase? Do you know why? Because money is green, and the heart chakra is also green, which is the definition of love and circulation. And so when you invest money into your heart and mind, you're showing your inner child, you're showing your adult self, you're showing your future self that you care so much about your soul's advancement in this lifetime that you're willing to not only spend money but time and energy into becoming your new version of yourself. That speaks volumes to an inner child that was never loved. It's powerful. Change your life. And it makes you see that you're actually infinite and you can manifest anything. Actually, no matter what your circumstance is. I just told you a real life story of me in the circumstance, but pressing through it. This I'm talking about bravery, about resilience. Yo, look, if you are, in your 20s or 30s or 40s watching this and you've tried, you've put yourself out there and you failed or you slipped, or you went for that business but it failed, or you went for that relationship and it failed, or you went for that career and it failed. You may just feel you're just getting punched in the stomach and not have no wind left. Yo, if that's you, let me tell you something. We gonna get up. That's it. Nothing else to it. Nothing else. We're gonna get up. I have a mantra that says, yo, if I fall down 7, I'm going to get up the 8th time. I may trip. I may stumble. Shit, I may just rest. But I'm going to get up. And let me tell you something. By me investing in that program, I learned all the tools that I needed to make more money. And then I took that money and reinvested in myself and my spirit and my mind and my business again. And I kept doing that over and over and over and over and over until now, to where it has compounded eternally. This is what I teach people how to do as well. So I not only show people how to transform their inner pain into inner peace and step into the ultimate purpose, but then for my clients, And also for my clients who want to learn how to become a life coach, how to motivate, how to inspire people, how to work from home, like literally, I show them how to do that as well and inspire people as well. So if you're interested in like any of that, just comment down below coaching call, and we'll do a coaching call to see, where you're at, where you're looking to go, and if, you're a good fit for the tribe. But just know that if you do a coaching call with me, don't try to come up on my phone call trying to like give me some victim story about like why you can't be who you want to be. That ain't gonna serve you. I'm gonna tell you a story. I had a client who went in our first call. She was like, "Hello, I'm super excited to meet you. I've been watching all your like videos. I've seen your lives. I tap into your lives all the time." And she said, "I'm excited to work with you. I'm disabled. I want to, get to my neck." I said, pause. I said, how old are you? And she said, I think she said 49. I said, okay. I said, how many years have you been disabled? She said, like 20 some years. I said, okay. I said, all your other environments, they all see you as disabled, yeah? She said, yeah. I said, all other environments, they all see you as like, you got a lot of potential, but you're disabled, yeah? Yeah. I said, and you want to become a woman who is not disabled, yes? Mentally, spiritually. Yeah, she said, yes. I said, well, that stops today. Like, I don't see you as a disabled woman. Your body may be temporarily disabled, but your spirit not disabled. I said, is your spirit disabled? She said, no. I said, is your mind disabled? She said, no. I said, then you're not disabled. So I'm not going to see you as disabled, and you're not going to put that label on yourself in front of me because you got me fucked up. I said, no. Who are you behind the labels, behind all this? I said, what is in the frame of your being? And we talked about it. And for the first time in her life, for first time in 20 years, this is huge. Excuse me. For the first time in 20 years, she saw the life that she wanted. She was able to move her mind past what her circumstance has allowed her to see. And she was like, actually, I want to heal myself and help be a teacher and inspire other people. She said growing up, before she got disabled and she had like injury, people used to like tell her that she was so motivated to them, and she always felt that fire in her spirit. I said, then that's the real you. I only see you as your 2.0 self because you need somebody in your life that's going to do that. My mentor, Dave Conway, he blessed my heart. He said, Duran, I'm only going to see you as a Duran 2.0, and I'm going to hold that standard for you until you can hold it for yourself. And the day you can hold that standard for yourself, the day that you can hold that standard for yourself is the day that you will have that dream and goal. I said, my dog, I appreciate you. So that's what I'm gonna do for you all. So just know that, like, your mind needs to be in the right environment. Would you put golden seeds in a barren land? Would you put golden seeds in a barren land? Would you? Would you put golden seeds in a dry and desolate land? Would you? No, you wouldn't. So just like you wouldn't put golden divine seeds in a barren land, you cannot express your divine ideas that God gave you around people whose mind is only gardened for negativity. So you have to find an environment of people that understands it, that gets it. Because you're going, like, when you go on your healing journey, there may be some people, not everyone like in your community or family, but there may be some people who may think you're crazy. Because they don't get it, and that's okay. It's not about them getting it, it's about you getting it. Hence why you here now. Because you get it. Right? You see what I'm saying? Like, you like get that, oh snap, I gotta invest time, money, energy into myself to become my best version of myself. I gotta invest everything into my, like, the life that you want wants you. And it wants you to put the work in to get it. So do y'all have any questions? Any questions at all? Or would anyone like to hop on live with me? I'm just riffing right now. I feel so good. Woo! I feel so good. Anyone got any questions? Or anyone want to hop on live with me? Or, you know, if y'all enjoy the vibrations, you feel me? We can just keep going in the vibe, you feel me? Let me know. Let me know. I want to share something with y'all. Can I share my screen? Can I turn my screen around? One second. I want to share this with y'all. How do I move my video? One second, everybody. Can I move my video? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. One second. Okay. That's so funny. Oh, I can just pull it up on here. So, hold on one second, everybody. Hold on, everybody. I want y'all to understand something. I want you to look at yourself real quick. Oh. I'm about to turn my camera around. Can y'all see that? Try to keep it from falling. Can y'all see that? Put a 1 if you can see that. Let me know if y'all can see me as I flip my screen. But this spiraling vortex of energy, that's your mind. This spiraling vortex of energy, that's the trauma being transformed. This is from one of my master classes that I have. I'll be like, if you want the replay to just let me know. This masterclass, we kind of talked about transforming inner pain to inner peace. But yeah. So this is this spiraling vortex of energy. This is what begins to happen when you begin to heal yourself. This is what it looks like. It looks like particles. Spirit is forming the channel. It's forming the channel for you to step through it. That's what's happening. It's forming the channel. This is your manifestation energy right here. So that's what you gotta understand. Spirit will always form the channel. You just gotta give spirit a clear image, a clear vision. That's all you gotta do. Is give spirit a clear image, a clear vision. Who is the person that I want to be? Who is this new woman? How do they talk? How does the healed version of myself walk? How does the healed version of myself talk? How does the healed version of myself move through life? I just wanted to come on here and inspire you all. I just wanted to come on here and just inspire all the incredible souls watching right now. So nice to see some of you all. One second. Boom. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah. So I just wanted to get on here and inspire you all a little bit to let you know that, look, keep going. Look, if there is not a form for the expression of what you want right now, if there's not a vehicle, if there's not a passageway, if that is not there right now, that's okay. Because spirit always forms the channel. Spirit is a forming power. So you got to trust and believe that the other side of the universe that you cannot see is working in your favor. Like, start to form the belief that what you cannot, you know how like people used to say, well, if you don't hear nothing, you know that means it's bad news, right? You know, people say that, like, well, if you don't hear nothing, it's bad news. Well, no, think about it like this. Be like, yo, when I don't hear from somebody or from something, it's probably because they got caught up in a beautiful blessing. If, you know, like if I, you know, like, I know that I'm in this room right now talking to y'all, right? But I know outside this room where I cannot see, there are people and there are blessings being conspired for me right now. I don't got to see them. You don't got to see them either. Maybe this live was that blessing that you need. I don't know. Hopefully it was. I served my purpose tonight. But start to form that belief that you're here right now, right? Right. But outside of the room you're in, someone is talking about you because they think you're a great fit for an incredible opportunity. Outside of this room right now, like angels are conspiring and setting up situations and circumstances for you in the future for you to actually step into the life that you want. That's how I want you to see it. Because when you see life like that, everything's begin to work out in your favor. When you see life like that, you begin to like move through life in a completely new way. Completely new way. You begin to relook at every aspect of yourself. You begin to think, oh snap, the universe is working for me, even if I can't see it. Even if I have a negative problem. And this is the last thing that we're going to say, then we're going to wrap up. Even if I have a negative problem. Even if I have a negative problem. I want you to write this down. To every negative event, there is a seed of something positive or greater. To every negative event, there's a seed for something positive or greater. Everyone. Every single one. So even if you cannot see the positive seed within the negative event, that's okay. That does not mean it's not there. If you go and plant a seed out in the garden, and then you cover it up, but because you can't physically see it with your eyes, does that mean the seed is still not up under the ground? It is up under the ground. It's about developing that insight. It's about developing that that awareness to think, oh snap, something is working in my favor. That's the mindset to have. That's the best mindset to have, especially in your healing journey. It's the best mindset to have. Because sometimes in our healing journey, the mindset that we have is that oh my gosh, I'm not lucky. I always get the last stick, or something always bad happened to me, or whatever. But in your healing journey, you want to think, no. Things and people and places are being situated for me so I can heal even deeper. Okay? So I just wanted to come on here and just give you guys some inspiration, talk about healing, talk about some positive, inspiring stories that can help you see yourself in a different way. Before we wrap up for tonight, I want you to post and comment down below if you got some value from tonight's call. If you got value, comment the word value or comment the gem emoji, the diamond emoji. Hope y'all got some value tonight. It was so nice to really resonate with y'all, to vibe with y'all, to just talk with y'all, answer some of y'all questions. I love the questions. I love the feedback. I love the support. Let me know if you got some value from tonight's call. Let me know if you got some value. Go ahead and type the word value down below. I'm going to show you one more thing. I'm going to wrap up. Yeah, one more thing. Awesome. You're welcome. Okay. This is... I'm not the only one. Let's go. Yeah, let me know if you got some value. Susan, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. I'm so glad that you got some value. I'm not the only one. Oh my God, so funny. That's so funny. Yes, let's go. Value. Appreciate you. All right, this is how we're gonna end off tonight's call. We're gonna end this off in a visual meditation. Let me know if you got some value from tonight. Hope you got some value. If you didn't get value, say no value. I'd be surprised, but that's okay. I'd be like, what? No way. Okay, I'm going to end us off on this. 1 second. I want everyone to look at the screen. Hey, Megan came in just right on time. I want everyone to look at the screen. We in class right now. I want everyone to look at the screen. I want you to ask yourself, what do you see? It's all good. It's all good, Maggie. You are here right now. You are on time. You're on time right now. Apparently, Spirit said this is the time that you come into the room, so you're here. Welcome. Perfect time because I just put this image on the screen. Perfect time. So you right on time. I want everyone to look at the screen. What do you see? Feel free to comment it if you want to. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? Tell me, what do you see? Tell me, what do you see? What do you see? What do you see? Oh, sorry about that. Okay, Megan said, no, R.I. Jack said, a soul that's outside the body. Ooh, great one. Okay. Megan Elizabeth said, Megan Elizabeth said, I see myself looking at myself, a version of the slept seeing the self. Ooh, yes. All right, if you just joined, go ahead and comment down below. What do you see? What do you see? You in class, here you go, thinking you just about to come into an Instagram live where like you don't gotta interact, you don't gotta think, you can just scroll. No. We in the lab right now. If you joining us, I want you to tell me, what do you see? I want to see what do you see? What do you see? Comment down below, what do you see? Megan said, I see releasing energy to the greater part of the self, looking at the self outside the self. Hard to explain, but easy to understand. Let's get it. Hard to explain, but easy to understand. Let's get it. Oh, Ayana said bi-directional relationship. Okay, bi-directional. I like that word. Bi-directional. That's cool. I like that. That was dope. Okay, what else do you see? I'm about to put it back online. What else do you see? Okay, bi-directional. Okay, I see you. What else do you see? Somebody said, a soul that's outside the body. I see myself looking at myself. Releasing energy to greater part of self. Resonance. Wow. Susan, that's my sound for resonance. Hope you enjoyed that. Kim said, transfer of energy from the spirit to yourself. Ooh. Okay, poet. Okay, poet. Okay, poet. If you just joined, what do you see? Then we'll talk about it. Then we're gonna wrap up. What do you see? What say you? Huh? What say you? What do you see? What y'all see? Ooh. Megan said, letting go of fears and focusing on higher. Yo, these answers are just getting better and better. Let's keep going. What do you see? If you just joined, tell me what you saw. If you already commented, comment something else. Because this is getting your mind in the exact place. This question is, oh my gosh. This question is everything. Obsessed by Jess said, connection to your higher self. Beautiful, beautiful. What else do you see? Mercedes, what do you see? Danny, what's up? What's up? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? Dean, what do you see? Lucia, talk to Mia. What do you see? It gives, I see you can do it vibes. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, y'all want one more image? Y'all want one more image? We do one more image. This is cool. We do one more image. Okay, oh, wait a second. See, I keep wanting to go on to the other image, but y'all just keep commenting some beautiful stuff. Keep commenting. Let's make a feedback loop. Let's make a feedback loop. Put some hearts, put some fires too. Let's make a feedback loop. Megan said, refocus energy. Kim said, your higher self giving you healing powers. Ooh. Ooh. Becoming one with the waves, fam. Yes. Woo. Yeah, I got some of these images from my last masterclass. The fire in the soul. Let's go. Oh, and just put fire. Ooh, that's synchronicity. That's synchronicity. You can't make that up right there. You can't make that up. You can only experience that right there. You can't make that one up. You can only experience that one right there. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Yes, you see your higher self looking at your lower self, beaming a 7-ray color of chakra consciousness into it. You know, whenever I'm lost, I'll look at this image. Actually, I'm going to make a post about this image. Because this is a great image. This is such a great image. I'll make a post about it. So powerful. Fire, yeah, right, Kim? I love that too. Fire in the soul. Right, let's go. This is the image that you can do anything. Right, the image on this side, this is your all infinite self. This is your all infinite self. I want you to think about that. Second time saying, yeah, man, you was actually in the masterclass a few weeks, last month. We shared that beautiful image and everyone was just like, it was the next level. Okay, Lucia. Okay, now. Hold on. Run it back. Rewind. Lucia said, my present transforming to my future self. Let's go. Let's go. All right, next picture. Right, before we go to the next picture. Right, this is your higher self. And this is the self that knows all things. All things. It knows all things. Is your God consciousness. And its mind look like this. Just a spiraling wheel of energy. Back to this. Right, Megan? Yeah, that really is great. That's some fire. Put some fire emojis in the chat. Put some fire emojis or some heart emojis if this picture just energetically fired you up. Put some heart emojis or some fire emojis if this image just energetically fired you up. Put some fire emojis if this just fired you up. Because this image is firing me up. Whoo! I'm gonna post a Post some fire. I'll go ahead and drop a post, you feel me? Support the channel. All right, last image. Then we're gonna wrap up out of here. Last image. Woo! Fire. That's better. Fire. All right. Now, next image. Whoo! What do you see? I'm gonna do this all live more. This is great. This is a great way to like amplify your mind. What do you see? Talk to me. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? I handpicked these images as like a Rorschach, which is like back in the day when they used to help people like see through stuff. So they'll say, "What do you see?" Some people said a butterfly. Some people said, an elephant. This is kind of like that. Ooh, somebody. Ooh, energy bending. Oh my God. Energy bending. Hey, that's cold. Energy. We got energy. We got magical. We got energy bending. Ooh. Oh my God. Lee. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Ooh. Susan said, I had to go back up. I didn't see this. Kim said energy. Megan said energy pouring out. R.I. Jack said energy bending. Ooh, bars. Megan said, also think of I am the way, the truth, and the life. Oh, that's cold. That's definitely cold. Absolutely. Holding the world in her hands. Ooh, bars, Susan. Susan, you a poet? And I don't even think you know it. Susan, you a poet? And I don't even think you know it. I didn't think you know it. But you a poet, Susan. Shout out to Susan. Back to it. 1 second, change the image. Just pop in. Poet didn't even know it. Ray of light shining. Obsessed by Jess said, our own infinite light, let's go. Megan said, growth of where you have been and where you are going. Ray of light shining. Woo! Woo! What do you see when you look at me? Talk about it. This is great. This is probably the best question to ask yourself. Heat. Fire. Let's actually break it down a little bit. What are chakras? Chakras are energy wheels spinning inside of the wheels. And so imagine this in the palm of this person's hands. And if you want to, go ahead and cuff your hands the same exact way. And just look at the image while you're cuffing your hands the same exact way as she's cuffing her hands. And just look at the image. You probably feel some magnetization. Probably feel a little bit. Light you up a little bit. Lucia said, possession of my own energy, which I hold and have the power to move or change. Yes. Preach. Yes. You know what? This is awesome. I'm gonna give y'all a few more. Keep looking at this. Keep letting me know what y'all think. I'm gonna go give y'all a few more. Keep letting me know what you think. What comes to mind? What comes to mind when you see this image? If you're just joining in, welcome in. We are doing a spiritual Rorschach. Hello. And you're going to tell us what you see when you look at this. This is going to help you open your mind up to a powerful state of energy as you end this night. Let's see, it says position of my own energy, which I hold and have the power to change. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate the follow. I'm gonna give y'all another one. I'm gonna give y'all another one. 1 second. Oh, my recent. What else do you see? Tell me, what do you see? Don't mind me on the side. I just want to find this other image for you all. What do you see? Oh snap. We got some more images. I found my other images, y'all. Alright. Ooh, Megan said God, new beginning. Alright, new image. Ooh, fire, water, air, and light. Ooh. Hey, y'all some poets, y'all don't even know it. Alright, new image. New image, what you see? What do you see when you see this image? New image. What do you see? What do you see? This person sitting on this really beautiful stone, rock, tree situation. What do you see? What do you see? She's above the clouds, fam. Ooh, see, I love asking other people because I see one thing and then everyone see it. This is beautiful. Kim said peace. Megan said meditating, letting go of what is and no longer needed. Meditation. Chakra lining, platform changing. Okay, platform. That's your second time saying platform. I've noticed that in your nomenclature. R.I. Jack. Megan said giving the energy no longer needed to a higher giving the energy no longer needed to a higher power. I love it. Susan says stability through change. Oh, it's so, you know how they say a picture is worth 1,000 words? I agree. I agree. Because it's about having some images that really helps you to see yourself in a new light. That's what my whole mentorship is about. That's what my whole platform is about. To help you, give you the tools to heal yourself, reprogram your inner child, reprogram your negative thinking, become this 2.0 version of yourself, get to the state in life with relationships of inner peace, of success that you want, so you move through it. So this has been such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful live. I appreciate every single one of you for rocking with me, for staying up with me on this live late night. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Just because I'm rocking with you feel me? I'm gonna give y'all one more. Yo, I'm glad these images helped you. All right, you just inspired me, Kim. Kim inspired me. I'm gonna stay on just a little bit more, just because of what Kim said. We're gonna flip it around. Next image. What do you see? I tell you what I see, but I don't want to say something that kind of influence you. So you tell me what you see, then I'm gonna tell you what I see. What do you see? What do you see? Okay, we got the human, got the chakra chart. Okay, awesome. What else do you see? Okay. Yeah. Go deeper. What else do you see? How far can your mind go tonight? What else do you see? And if you just joined, welcome in. What do you see? Simonetta, hey, what do you see? We're doing some spiritual Rorschachs tonight. The family is doing some spiritual Rorschachs tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome into the family. Welcome in. What do you see? What do you see? Ooh, Dean said a bubble of life energy. Ooh. 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 Bars for Dean. Bars for Dean. Super excited for our consultation call on Friday. Super excited. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, brother. Megan said, letting the mind go to the highest, truest, loving state. Ooh. Oh my God. I'm going to do this more often. Actually, I'm going to make a post about this. And I'm going to tell people, look, y'all. Look, family. The family had a live, and these comments just got out of control in the best way possible. So I'm gonna open up to some more family, and I'm gonna post that. So be on the lookout on my page. Swipe, definitely make sure that your post notifications are on, because we'll be posting a lot more this month. I got you. Megan said thoughts of rainbow colors. Kim said different emotions being released. It's beautiful. Yes. Yes, what else do you see? I'm going to tell you what I see. I see the chakras forming its own matrix. That's what I see. I see the chakras forming their own matrix. What do you see? I see the chakras forming their own matrix. Because this is why I show people in my mentorship how to transform the inner pain into inner peace. Because once you transform your inner pain into unfuckwittable inner peace, your inner peace becomes your purpose, and your purpose magnetizes through your aura, and then you become a magnet for everything you want. Woo! Alright, let's keep going. Y'all got me charged again. Ooh, let's do this one. Ooh, we're gonna go next level. We're gonna go next level. We're gonna go next level. Lucia said, energy flow from all chakras, no boundaries, no limitations. I can receive or I can give. Let's go. Let's go. All right, new image, what you see? New image, what do you see? Hold on one second. New image, what do you see? 1 second. So first up, this is the old image, just in case you just came in. Hey, my time to shine. How you doing, brother? Tell us, what do you see? What does your eyes see? Lucia said, energy flow from all chakras, no boundaries, no limitations. I can receive or I can give. Let's go, Lucia. Simonetta said, I was just going to mention the chakras. Okay, mention them. Go ahead, mention them then. Let's go. Ozzy, brother man, what do you see? Welcome in. We're going through different pictures, doing a spiritual Rorschach, but we are just looking at what pictures do I see, and what is my spirit? What does my spirit see? That's what I'm really asking y'all. What does your spirit see? Because imagine me, I'm your spiritual news, okay? You know how the news promotes fear and scarcity and worrisome and all this other stuff? Yeah, I'm here to promote all the opposite. And I'm here to give the image on your mind and your screen positive images to see yourself. Ooh, big motion energy expansion. Let's go. Okay. Y'all cooking something up. But like, what about this though? Y'all been saying some pretty fire stuff, but what about this though? What you gonna say about this one? Here we go. New image. Maybe the last one. We may see, but we almost done here. What do you see? What do you see now? What or who do you see? Who do you see? We got ascension. Ooh, okay. Okay. You got spiritual elevation. Okay. Ascension to my higher self. Okay. What else? Star child being. Ooh. Okay. Level up God mode. Okay. What else? Keep going. How far can you go in your own consciousness? How far can you go? How deeply creative can you say something? Not for nobody else, but for your spirit's expression. Because whatever you don't express, you suppress. Whatever suppress becomes depressed. So if you're constantly expressing different versions of your spirit, whoa. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Live up God mode, completely letting go, being free, having freedom to live your best life and let live and let life in. I am God. Let's go. What else do you see? What do you feel? All right, we've been talking about seeing now. Now, also, what do you feel? What do you feel from this image? What subconscious vibrations do you feel? What particles are popping in your paradigm? What do you feel? Ooh, Lucia said, I feel me. Let's go. Lucia said, I feel me. That's the bar. Megan said, to let love in. What do you feel? What do you feel? I love how I say that. I'm saying it again. What do you feel from this image? What do you feel? Dean said, surrender all power. I love it. Simonetta said, everything is possible. I love it. Megan said, joy. What do you feel? What do you feel from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet? Now, think about the feeling that you're feeling right now. And I want you to know that you can absolutely get to that state, and you can absolutely be in learn the lifestyle needed and the habitual rituals needed to perpetually and consistently be in that state of energy. I'm gonna go back to it because that's how we're gonna close tonight. We're gonna close like this tonight. This is awesome. This is a pretty cool live. I really enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. We've been on here for about 2 hours, but it felt like 20 minutes, huh? Felt like 20 minutes. Back to it. We in motion. Let's get it. Wow. I feel freedom, high vibration, joy. Everything is powered, love, and I am God. Let's go. Let's go. What do you feel, fam? Let's talk about that feeling tonight. Let's actually marinate in that feeling tonight. What does it feel like to be uplifted perpetually? What does it feel like to be liberating or freeing of the soul? What does it feel like to feel freedom at its deepest levels? What does it feel like to be a high vibration? All I want you to do tonight for the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna walk you through this kind of visualization meditation situation. Well, I want you to start taking deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. I want you to feel into that. And I want you to know that you can achieve this state. No matter what. No matter what has happened in the past. No matter if you couldn't do something in the past. Don't matter. You're here right now. Doesn't matter if something worked in the past. Doesn't matter because you're infinite and you're here and you are aware of your infiniteness right now. It doesn't matter. This is the real you. Trauma makes you think that you're something else when this is the real you. You may get down on yourself. Look at this image. I'm going to make a post about this. Y'all have inspired me. I'm going to make a post about this. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. And be ready to share it with your friends and family. I appreciate that. Appreciate y'all, tribe. Appreciate y'all. Lucia said, the light, the free, I have arrived and willing to share. Megan said, love and connection to other energy and souls in the room. Let's go. This is the real you. And I'm going to tell you something. I want you to give yourself permission to embody this. Huh? I want you to give yourself permission to embody the feeling that you're a superhero, Kim, and that you can do anything. You can do anything. You can be anything. You have the time for anything. You can afford anything. You can do anything. You're infinite. I want y'all to think about that. Think of your infiniteness. Think and just embody this. Hold on, I'm about to put it back on the image on the screen in a second. I want you to feel into it though. Feel into it. Feel into it. Check it out. I'm about to replay it. Here we go. Feel into it. What do you see? What do you feel? That feeling, that Lucia said, the light free, I have arrived and I'm willing to share. What do you see? See, so many times we're so focused on the physical makeup of a human that we forget their spiritual makeup. Ooh. Oh my God. I gotta do this more often because this is gold. This is gold right here. I feel great. I can only imagine how y'all feel right now. Whew, Lord have mercy. Megan said, flying in the sky. And I know sometimes, we like to say that as kids, but no, let's really get into it. Flying in the sky. Ozzy said, I feel like the nomadic miracle healer when I look at this. Vibrating and warm. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Megan said, everyone is on fire. We can all fly, so absolutely, positively. I want you to give yourself permission to accept that how you feel about this image is how you can feel about your life. Put down below, I accept, if you agree. If you accept that how you feel about this image is how you can feel about your own life. Put I agree if you agree and if you accept that. I'm going to say it one more time. Oh, sorry. But I accept, if you accept that how this image makes you feel is only the feeling that's already inside of you. That this image cannot muster up feelings that is not already inside of you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That vibrating feeling, that feeling of acceptance. And this is the feeling that I help my clients get to in my mentorship. Daily. Through a powerful framework. So if you're interested in learning more about my mentorship and how I can help you achieve this state of consciousness in your life, it don't matter if we talked before. It don't matter if we talked last year, a year ago, or whatever, or something happened. None of that matters. We're here right fucking now. I don't care what happened in the past. We're here right now. We have the opportunity to be grateful to be here right now. So right now, if you're ready to transform your inner pain to inner peace, unfuckwittable inner peace, I'm talking about a peace that exceeds all understanding. So as you can be in this state of energy and live life that you want to live, if that's you, yo, we got 3 more open spots this week for my program. If you're interested in that, let me know and we can book a call. DM me if you're interested, or put a 1 in the chat below if you're interested. And we'll have a conversation to see if you're a good fit for the tribe. Not everyone is accepted, because I only want to make sure that it's people that are aligned with the values of becoming their best version of themselves, being brave, being resourceful, being resilient. If that's not you, this may not be the fit for you. But if you identify those things or are willing to identify yourself as that, then you can achieve your dreams and goals. And I know I can help you because I do this. Because this is all about you being able to literally live the life that you want. So if that's you, let's go. Let's go. I will be talking to you all later. I hope you have a beautiful rest of y'all night. It was so beautiful to be able to be before you all and help you all transform your life. Y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. Beautiful rest of your night. Whoo! That was powerful. Beautiful rest of your night. And we will see you I see you back on live. I'll be on here quite a few more times this month than normal. And you'll see a lot more posts as well. Have a beautiful rest of your night, everyone. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. It was such a pleasure to be before you all tonight. This is the tribe. Y'all already know I love y'all so much. Happy Easter. Yes, happy Easter, everybody, as well. And yeah, happy full moon, happy Easter, and happy you becoming your best version of yourself. Peace in this home, peace in that home. Ashe.